All right, look. So I did a video. I said I'd do another video if it got to 30 likes. Well, it didn't get to 30 likes. I said if it got to 30 views, I would do another video. So I got to 30 views. Here the other video. So with that being said, a lot of y'all, it's y'all work week starting up. It's my Friday. I'm a warehouse worker, so it's my Friday. I'm chilling. I got my mixed drink. Shout out to Joe Buttons. I got my Newport 100. We about to smoke and talk about all this shit that's been going on. Because there's a lot of shit I could get into today. Hold on. So it's two sources I want to shout out. One, of course, is Danny from the Stop, because that's how I get the insight on what's going on with the Patreon or whatever. And the other one, it's like Alpha something. I got like Alpha Productions or something. This is where I get all my Twitter Spaces information. I'm gonna have to put their link somewhere on the video because they deserve the credit, because like I'm saying, I work at a warehouse, so I'm 12-hour shift, you know what I'm saying? And I don't got the Patreon, so today an episode dropped, Joe Buttons. I seen the cast, I already knew it wasn't the fucking episode for me, from the rip. It was Joe, it was Melissa, it was Queen's Flip, I think. Yeah, Queen's Flip, and it was Parks. I'm cool, like, I'm good, right? So I listened to that drawing maybe for like 30 minutes, because like I said, I'm at the warehouse, I'm working 12 hours, like I'm trying to make that shit rock out, putting shit in the trailer, so I'm rocking out, you know what I'm saying? So Danny do a video, he uploaded a video, right? So the last video I was kind of hard on Danny. This nigga dropped a nice ass video, wasn't doing no hating shit, like it was realistic shit. So basically, Danny from the Stop dropped a video talking about the Joe Buttons podcast. This is about the Patreon episode where Queen's Flip. Now listen, anytime I do a Joe Buttons video, I'm gonna try to be real humble. I ain't trying to come at niggas. I ain't trying to do none of that. Like, I'm a humble dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a warehouse worker. I just consume so much content that I listen to this shit all week, basically. Well, my work week when I'm working 12 hours, right? So Danny did a video, and he was saying how Joe Buttons was talking to Queen's Flip. Now, this is where it's going to get crazy. Queen's Flip thinks that he deserves $30,000 a month for recording on the Joe Budden podcast. Yo, I almost wanted to not believe Danny and that he was exaggerating. Bro, it's Queen's Flip serious, bro. Now, granted, Queen's Flip has been getting better, like, and I didn't always watch this. Like, when he'd be doing all that wild shit in the car back in the day and gripping up his son and ripping his shirt, I never watched, like, that shit come through the algorithm, of course, but I never thought that shit was funny. I'm like, damn, this bull drawing, you know what I'm saying? He did have his own little show, his own little podcast where he would, like, interview street niggas. The shit wasn't bad. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, it wasn't bad. Like, Queen's Flip not the greatest interviewer, but his own podcast, I forget the name of the drum, but it's on YouTube. Like, he would interview street niggas. If you into that type of content, I'm into a lot of different content, so I'll listen to the street niggas talk, whatever. It wasn't half bad or whatever, but for him to think that Joe Buttons should pay him $30 a month, I told y'all last video, I'm 40 years old, right? My generation grew up with, like, a lot of older niggas was crackheads type shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, niggas was crackheads. I thought with my generation, niggas wouldn't be smoking crack. That nigga Queen's Flip smoking crack, bro. $30,000 a month? Do Queen's Flip add value to the podcast? He does. Like, especially the current podcast, you know what I'm saying? And he a lot better than, like, he better than Maul. But that's not saying a lot. Shout out to the Bull Mall, but that nigga's trash. I already told you that. I ain't about to cook bull again. But, like, $30,000, like, Queen's Flip probably, like, let's say they have a viral moment, that's one thing. But 12 months in a year, I don't think Queen's Flip is providing $30,000 worth of content in multiple, like, let's take 5 episodes. I don't think because Queen's Flip on the podcast, unless he do some crazy ass shit, and even when he had his own podcast, not his own podcast, when he was doing the, what this shit is called? Oh, what the fuck is that show called? This shit was ass. He was improper improv. This shit was ass. Man, he was on there tripping. One episode breaking wall, I turn this shit off, bro. I ain't trying to see that shit. Like, a nigga trying to, like, some of this shit online is brain rot. I fucking get it. Like, this shit is pure brain rot. But when I'm working, listening to a podcast or listening to this shit, or like if I'm chilling, about to eat a cheesesteak, and I put on the shit, and the nigga breaking walls and just doing all this goofy shit, like $30,000, bro, no, you cannot get that, beloved. Now, I don't know how much Joe paying y'all, but the current cast, all right, the current cast, and this is where I disagree with Danny. The current cast and Rory and Maul, none of them was worth $30,000 an episode. Not one, bro. Like, they ain't tripping. I don't know what Joe paying these niggas, and I want everybody to get their money, but for him to put that number, 30,000, I don't even think he should be the top. Like, so you got Joe, and you got everybody else, right? If I'm being messy and ranking how much niggas should get, Queen Flip, you might be third on the list, bro. Excluding Joe. So Joe get the most chicken. The second most should be Ish. The third most should be Parks. And then the rest of y'all just get whatever. So if Ish ain't getting 30K, bro, you can't get 30K. And I know Ish don't got a lot of shit, and I be like caping for Ish. But like, if Ish ain't getting 30K, bro, you can't get 30K. Cause you don't bring more value to the Joe Budden podcast than Ish. You got value in your own shit, yeah, for sure. But on the JBP, bro, 30 grand, if you make it more than Ish, bro, it cannot be, bro. Like that, like I said, check out Danny to Stop, the video. It was a good video. I was glad to see that Danny back to like his content where it's not like pure hate type shit. But like, yeah, Queen's Flip was tweaking 30,000. So I was listening to the other joint that break down the Twitter spaces, right? So I was listening to like, I might have listened to like 3 hours of that shit, right? Some of the shit I got skimmed through because this shit is brain rot, right? Yo, every time I want to give Danny credit, not that my credit matter, but like it mattered to 20-something people because y'all came and watched the video. Not that I want to give or take credit away from Danny, but as quick as I'll be like, damn, he back in his bag, he go do some goofy shit, bro. I can't, like, I don't know what's up with the bull. So like, I listened to his video first, and then he said he gonna start doing live breakdowns. I think that's a good idea for Bull, as long as he handle it a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? Because he is a talented ass dude on YouTube. Like, I fuck with his content. Like, Danny, if you see this video, like, warehouse niggas like me fuck with you, bro, when you not on that extra shit. So then I'm listening to the one dude, he record all the Twitter spaces, right? So I'm like, all right, I'm going to listen to the Twitter spaces on some content shit, because I'm going to be putting up different shit for especially y'all niggas that don't want to listen to the Twitter spaces. So I put on Twitter spaces. What's the first episode I click on? Danny and fucking Imani arguing, bro. Bro, I wish the bull would just leave him alone, bro. Hold on, I'll try like this. Bro, so Danny and Imani going back and forth, right? Now, shout out to the boy Imani. Like I said, I don't really fuck with him on a pod like that. But like, you know what I mean? You listen to a pod, and when you listen to a pod enough, you feel like you know the characters on the podcast type shit. So not that to say that like I know Imani, but like you can see like he a cool dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he a cool boy. But like on the podcast, he not like that. So him and Danny arguing. I'ma wrap this shit up quick. Him and Danny arguing, and the shit is kind of goofy because Imani's argument is that, like, basically, I'm gonna sum it up because the niggas trying to say it without saying it. Imani like, yo, you wouldn't talk to, well, he said this, he actually said this on Twitter Spaces, like, yo, you wouldn't say that in front of my face. If you a nigga, you know, if somebody say, yo, you wouldn't say that in front of my face, that mean, yo, if you said that in front of my face, I beat the shit out you, bro. So he's implying that, right? Now, this is where I give and take credit away from Danny. I was raised that, like, you gotta walk it and talk it. So when Danny be getting spicy and he don't come off like a nigga that got that energy, because niggas like Queensflip did try rumbling and shit like that, and he was trying to cop please. But like, if you don't got that energy, it is corny to me. And like I said, I'm an old nigga. It's corny when niggas be talking spicy online like that. Like, because 97% of these niggas that talk spicy online, they not gonna say that to your face. So Imani like, yo, you wanna say it to my face? So Danny saying, yo, I would. All right, Danny, you would, but you wouldn't be like how you be on the Twitter spaces, bro. You wouldn't be like that, bro. And you and Imani did a little interview type drawing, and like, it was cool, like it was chill. Like, I turned that shit off because I'm not a Imani fan like that. But the nigga Danny was carrying the interview, like he carried shit. Like, you guys show respect when respect is due. The nigga Danny be carrying the shit, so he was carrying the shit. But like, yeah, I understand Imani, like, yo, you wouldn't say that to my face. But when Imani was on a improv, Queensflip, we watched him rumble a bull, right? What'd he say to the nigga? I forget what he said to the nigga. Like, you can't do something. I can't. I've been drinking. Listen, it's Friday for me. I got the liquor. I'm off this port. I was supposed to play basketball today. I didn't even play basketball. I'm going to talk about that basketball shit that Joe Buttons did too. The Joe Buttons podcast did too. But like, yeah, Imani, you put hands on the ball. All right, you put hands on the ball. You straighten bull out. Like, I listen, I'm 40. I done seen niggas get checked. I done had to check niggas. I ain't no tough nigga. Like, because a lot of times, I ain't gonna get too deep into it. A lot of times when niggas quick to swing hands, they emotional. You know what I'm saying? So I try to be more like stoic and shit like that. But like, then another episode, Imani put the gloves on and was boxing the bull. Bro, I'm not Roy Jones Jr. I'm not Floyd Mayweather. I'm not none of these niggas. Bull, when that nigga Imani was holding his hands and throwing punches, that shit looked garbage. He ain't no fighter, bro. So, like, he talking to Danny because he thinking he'll beat Danny ass. I'm not saying he gonna beat Danny ass, because Danny, yo, respectfully, like I said, I'm just a nigga, a warehouse worker, listening to the contact. Respectfully, that nigga Danny, heavy like a D tackle, he might smush that nigga Imani. Imani small as shit. That nigga the size of a Polly Pocket. No Diddy. So like, yeah, Imani's talking to him like he'll put hands on him, and Danny is wrong because he know he ain't gonna talk to niggas like that in his face. But like, Imani is just like, all right, bro, like, when the bull Danny talk, you might as well not. Like, we don't want to keep hearing you threaten the bull, bro. Like, that shit was lame as fuck. And Danny was being a dickhead. But like, Imani, we ain't trying to hear you like threatening niggas, bro, because we seen your hands. Like, your hands was trash. I ain't trying to listen. They trash, bro. I'm not no professional fighter, nothing like that. A nigga hold their hands the way he was. I don't even think he was leading with his left hand, bro. I think he was leading with his right hand, and then he threw a hook, but the hook was like that. Like, he ain't turned that joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit was weak, bro. So stop threatening Danny, bro. This shit is extra, right? So that's basically, yeah, that's basically all the T-type shit. We had this little British drawing. It be some British drawing on the Twitter spaces. She sound like Harry Potter type shit. She was asking Joe about Taxstone. Like, I don't know why she brought up the bull Taxstone. I don't know why these JBP niggas bring up the bull Taxstone, bro. The nigga's gone, bro. And he handled a situation like a sucker, bro. And I ain't even no Troy Ave apologist or no Troy Ave fan like that. But the nigga Taxstone handled this shit like a bitch. So then, even, like, if you a real nerd over, like, JBP material, you know Taxstone was in prison. I think he in jail right now. I don't know if he got sentenced to prison. But he in there talking spicy about fucking Joe. Hey, bro, I'm not Joe lawyer. The last thing you need to do is be on Twitter spaces. You around niggas all day, bro. And the female CEOs that you see, you can't even pipe that, bro, because you're not even a popping nigga, bro. So the last thing you need to be doing is talking about some fucking Joe Buttons, bro. But yeah, that was the end of like the Twitter spaces type shit. Like I said, it's not my favorite shit, but when you working a 12-hour shift, you in a forklift, these niggas like, oh, we need these trailers done, nigga, you gonna listen to some shit. So a lot of the JBP fans, I gotta take a sip of this liquor, because Like I said, I'm a Joe Budden podcast fan and a Joe Budden fan. And a lot of y'all are, and a lot of the Twitter Spaces people are, and like I said, Danny from the Stop do the content, the Alpha Boy, No Diddy, that record the Twitter Spaces, he a Joe Budden fan. But y'all niggas do corny shit, right? At this my second video, I ain't trying to like always be defending Ish, but Danny said a slick ass comment to Ish, and I was just like, this nigga Danny gotta stop, bro. Ish shut that shit down too quick, real quick. Danny let it go though, because niggas was on that type time, but he got slide his slick ass comment in. So I don't got the Patreon. I'm not getting the Patreon. Shout out to the Stop Danny. I'm only listening to that nigga material. I'm not paying for that shit. They talking about the basketball game. Now you can go on Twitter and you can kind of see highlights of the game. Bro, don't go look. Them niggas is ass, bro. They was all trash. Every last one of them was trash. Mark Lamont Hill, that nigga was kind of talking spicy a couple podcasts, and he from Philly. Yo, I'm from South Jersey. I got family in Philly. I got a lot of niggas in Philly. Yo, even the drug dealer niggas know how to hoop, bro. Like I said, them niggas are around my age. Like, Ish older, like they older than me, but they around my age. Yo, bro, if you from the hood, you supposed to know how to hoop. Even I know killer niggas and drug dealers. They knew how to hoop. These niggas was trash. I don't know what part of Lamont Hill, I don't know what part of Philly he from, bro. He can't be from North dribbling like that. He can't be from South dribbling like that. That nigga must be from Kensington or some shit. I don't know, bro. The nigga was super trash. Everybody was trash. My nigga Ishton got hurt and tore his ACL, bro. That nigga looked like Raymond Felton on the court. Like, this shit was bad, bro. I ain't laugh at this shit. I was just like, damn, bro, like, you can't be 40 and wash the fuck up. Like, I'm not no six-pack nigga, but at all times, I'm gonna be able to handle myself on some rumbling shit. I'm gonna be able to play ball, bro. But like, a lot of the JBP fans was like shocked, like, yo, they couldn't believe it. Bro, these niggas on the internet and these rap niggas and these entertainer niggas do not be athletes, bro. And a lot of them didn't. I know Joe said he had a triple-double on Oak Hill Academy. All right, cool, bro. These niggas be trash, bro. And these niggas not taking care of their body, no Diddy, bro. That nigga Joe, he had the tank top on. My boy Belly was going crazy. And I ain't even, no Diddy. And I ain't even no six-pack nigga. But that nigga had a stomach like he was drinking lean. And I don't think he drink lean, bro. My nigga Ish just looked dumb husky. They basketball attire was trash. Parks my height. That nigga can't do nothing. I'm 40 and y'all acting like you gotta keep your shit in order, bro. Real rap. My niggas was out here looking bad. I couldn't believe. And then Imani, I don't know. It don't matter. I don't know what culture. Like, I don't know if Imani mixed. He kind of looked Asian. I don't know what the fuck the boy is. Like, you know what I'm saying? But the way he was playing defense on Joe Budden's, like, yo, bro, you gonna get deported. They gonna think you Venezuelan or Mexican, bro. That hacking ass defense, bro. That nigga definitely didn't grow up in no hood playing basketball, because niggas with an elbow and teed off on his stupid ass. That he hugging the nigga, bro. What the fuck are you doing? But I wasn't shocked. Like, if y'all remember this, remember when 50 Cent threw out the first pitch? 50 Cent exercise and everything. Nigga not athletic. He threw that pitch. That nigga looked like dog shit, bro. He threw that shit like a bitch. It is what it is. These niggas don't be athletic, bro. So I wasn't shocked. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't even funny to watch, because them niggas had been arguing about this shit for a minute. So it's like, I never thought about it, because I be knowing, like, even Joe touched on it on the podcast. It was like, yo, or maybe it was the Twitter space. He's like, yo, it be ego. Like, men do have, like, a lot of ego type shit. But I don't come from that. Not saying that they come from less than me, but I don't come from that. Like, and all my niggas and my family don't come from that. We all come from, like, yo, you gonna talk, you better back that shit up. Like, them niggas was talking and not trying to back that shit up. And I see a lot of black niggas, especially like my age, like 40, like, niggas not taking care of themselves. Like, I don't know why. Cause yeah, health is your wealth type shit. I ain't trying to sound like no motivational nigga, but, and I ain't no big diesel ass nigga. But like, you gotta take care of yourself. And niggas don't be taking care of yourself. I'm not saying you gotta do ad workouts and shit like that, but you should at least do some shadow boxing. You should at least once, twice a week to start, do some shadow box. Like, them niggas look terrible, bro. Mad fucking disgusting. And then we had another drop. I gotta bring this up. I'm gonna wrap this up real quick because it's 20 minutes, but I said I would do another video. If y'all get this to another like 20, 30 likes, I'll make another video and shit like that. As I guess as I keep doing videos, my shit, it get sharper. But like right now, I'm just freestyling, like I'm just talking. You know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like when I first recorded the video, a nigga felt like he was talking to himself on some goofy shit. But now a couple people clicked on the video, so I'm like, all right, people might be fucking with the content, so I'll put up some more shit. But Joe Budden's he released, I guess it was a Patreon episode with Jim Jones. Yo, we don't even have to go into a deep dive about this. I'm so fucking tired of seeing Jim Jones, that old nigga, young nigga, bro. He on there talking about gangs is like being in college. Bro, as much, and I know Joe Buttons and them niggas like got respect for Jim Jones, and I fuck with some of Jim Jones music. Yo, bro, we all 40. I'm not from New York. I'm talking on some hip hop shit. Yo, we don't know Jim Jones for no bully street shit. Like, he beat up Freddie Gibbs or some shit. I'm not even sure if they jumped that nigga, but like, we don't know Jim Jones for no tough shit. I don't care if you're a blood, whatever. We don't know him. I don't know him for no tough shit. Y'all put in the comments if y'all know Jim Jones for some tough shit. I don't know him for no tough shit. The nigga on there talking about being in the gang is like going to college. What the fuck is going on with this grown ass nigga, bro? That nigga might be older than me, bro. What the fuck are we talking about? And I ain't even on no Hassan Campbell shit, but like, yo, nigga, when you gonna grow the fuck up? And Jim Jones got a son. Back in like maybe a couple years ago, he took a picture of his son graduating. Like, his son don't look like no fucking gang member. So why are you pushing this image on some gang shit? Like, that shit goofy, nigga. Especially we in our 40s. Jim Jones might be 50. I don't know. That shit was just corny. I was disappointed in my MVP-ish. The nigga didn't check this shit. And you ain't got... It's like, I watched a couple of interviews with Jim Jones. I could never finish it because the nigga just act too fucking tough, bro. The nigga act like Tony Montana. I don't got time for it. But it's just like, yeah, I understand y'all on the pod. Y'all fuck with Jim Jones. And he talk and act a certain way. So y'all don't want to check this shit. Yo, bro. At the end of the day, y'all could have said, hey, Jim, I don't fuck with that messaging. Like, I ain't trying to argue with you. And leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we watch y'all niggas play basketball. Yeah, y'all washed up. Yeah, the nigga Jim Jones know did he be working out. Nigga, them stiff ass workouts be, he ain't no athlete. Don't be scared of a nigga with muscles. Hey, listen. If a nigga got muscles, that don't mean they could fight. That just mean they could lift weights, bro. Weights don't hit back. Always remember some shit like that. I ain't even trying to school y'all, because this ain't that type of channel. This like just some JBP fan shit. But like, they should have checked that shit fucking immediately, bro. Because a lot of times in the black community, like, if you know your history, like, as of right now, we don't got a lot of black leaders, man. Like, we don't got real fucking leaders. Unfortunately, a lot of our leaders is on some celebrity shit, and they not really leaders because they not really, like, it's certain niggas like Jaylen Brown, Kyrie Irving, they do carry it a certain way, but the rest of these niggas, they not no fucking leaders. So to hear a nigga like Jim Jones that's actually in a position to lead, even though he shouldn't be, because, you know what I'm saying, like, young niggas shouldn't listen to a nigga just because he rapping. But like, to hear him still pushing that gang narrative, that shit's ass, bro. Like, that shit trash. Like, I don't understand it. I don't get it. A lot of the Cali niggas that's old, like, I listen to some of their shit. Like, I be listening to the Clubhouse breakdowns, Getty Radio on YouTube, and he be recording the Clubhouse shit with Wack and shit like that. And not to say that I agree with all the shit that Wack say. A lot of the shit I don't agree with, and how he carries certain shit. But he never promote that gang shit. Like, the nigga on that gang shit, because he come from that. But he not trying to push that on the fucking kids, bro, and the young niggas, bro. Like I said, I'm 40. I still be hooping. I live out here. I go to the courts, and I go outside. And, like, the young niggas at the courts, like, and I'm hooping, and I'm like, I'm not trying to school them, but I'm letting them see, like, yo, being gangster and all that extra shit. Like, yo, bro, a lot of these niggas that's on some gangster shit ain't really made money in the streets. That's why they became rappers. I hate to tell y'all that, but like a lot of these niggas, like you get the stories like Jay-Z and certain shit. Most of these rappers was not getting crazy chicken in the streets like that. That's why they rap, bro. I was real disappointed in that, John. And like I said, I can't give y'all a crazy breakdown because I'm not really going to watch a full Jim Jones interview. I could listen to brain rot type shit. I can't listen to Jim Jones brain rot type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, yeah, this is probably the end of the video. The Cowboys didn't do nothing in free agency, but that's not this type of channel. If you want to see me break down my feelings as a Cowboys fan in New Jersey, leave a like. If I get like, let's be realistic. If I get like 5 likes, I'll give y'all a breakdown on why I'm frustrated with the Cowboys and what we need to do. But yeah, like, shout out Danny from the Stop. You know what I'm saying? That conversation that he sparked with that video about Queens Flip wanting to make $30,000, that shit blew my fucking mind, bro. I listen to that podcast all the time. That nigga Queens Flip don't be having shit shaking. 30 bands. They said the nigga Rory made 40. But the nigga Rory been with it since the ground up. Like, Queens Flip ain't moving no bricks, bro. Like, nah, bro. You gotta take your salary and then do the side shit. Like, a lot of niggas want Joe to pay them more for what they do on the pod. But I have said, like, not that I said this, but I said this too. And the nigga Joe said it. Yo, a lot of podcasts, you niggas don't even come prepared. How the fuck we gonna pay y'all extra bread, bro? Now I gotta talk to y'all like I'm fucking Ian Schwartzman. Y'all niggas don't even be prepared with the shit. How the fuck we gonna pay y'all more bread? This is where you niggas and the JBP and Danny from the Stop, you niggas gotta stop. Yo, y'all be gassing that nigga Lamont Hill because he an educated nigga. Yo, bro, he do not speak for niggas though. He don't. Because if he spoke for niggas, Kamala Harris would be president, bro. He don't speak for niggas, bro. He got that same black rhetoric that all the Democrats do. Hey, guess what? I say all the Democrats, I'm a Democrat. I'm a liberal. But he got that shit where it's just like, he always coddling something, bro. I don't really fuck with Lamont Hill like that. He an articulate dude and shit like that. Like, he not like, this like I said, this ain't no shade to nobody. This is my personal opinion. Like, I just don't fuck with Lamont Hill, like, almost on no issues, bro. Whether it's sports, politics, like, he just, I don't know, bro. The nigga like the Mel Melissa Ford, bro. I ain't gonna cap, bro. And it's crazy I say that. Shout out to Melissa Ford too. But like, Melissa Ford always get along with that nigga. And that nigga always defend her. That nigga is the male version of her, bro. I don't know how y'all fuck with Lamont Hill like that, bro. Like I said, shout out to him. I hope he stay. I mean, I ain't gonna say I hope he stay on the podcast the whole time. I don't give a fuck. Like, whether the nigga here or there. But, like, y'all gotta stop putting that extra shit. Like, from listening to the content, I know a lot of Joe Budden's, like, fan base, they, like, college educated, got good-ass jobs and shit like that. Everybody not a warehouse worker like me. I'm not saying that my job terrible, but, like, I ain't no lawyer and shit like that. So a lot of these college educated niggas fuck with Lamont Hill and his stances, bro. He don't speak for the average nigga, bro. And after watching that nigga basketball, yo, bro, when shit hit the fan and we really got to fight for our rights like niggas in the 50s and the 60s, a lot of these niggas can't fight, bro. They just got ideas and they talk good. Nah, bro, you nigga, nah, I don't like how that nigga carry it, bro. It's something about Lamont Hill. I don't know what it is, bro. And like I said, I don't hate him, but I don't fuck with his opinions, bro. Like, it's just cut and dry. It's the same rhetoric we always, like, let's say you got a black Democratic type nigga that, like, speak for the Democrats and shit like that, get their opinions on it. Like, it's a black nigga, he give his opinion on the black community type shit. Yo, the nigga got the same rhetoric as all the other black niggas like that. The only reason why he shined on the podcast is because them niggas never prepared for no issues. And I fuck with Ish. That nigga Ish gonna argue a point even if he don't got the right answer, bro. And all he got to say is like, yo, you know what? I can't really argue with you on this point, but I disagree. And then double back on the next podcast, make that joint 4 hours and 45 minutes, the free one. And now I only got a couple hours to work at work. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got to look out for the fans, bro. But all that Lamont Hill shit, I'm not really a fan of him. I don't know if Joe phasing out Melissa on a slump. She been on a slump for a minute. I ain't gonna lie. When Melissa Ford got introduced to the pod, I was like, all right, bet. Like, all right, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm a grown-ass man. When Melissa Ford got put on the podcast, nigga, I wanted to hear some spicy-ass fucking stories. I ain't gonna cap. I can't lie. Like, I wanted to hear some shit about some rap shit. Like, nigga, I'm not saying I wanted the woman to act like Cat Stacks or like just be messy as shit, but a nigga thought he was gonna hear some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same issue I got with Joe Budden's. Like, a lot of us are Joe Budden's fans, and we be wanting him to touch on certain shit, but he in a relationship, so we gotta respect it. Because, like, I've been fucking with Joe Budden's No Diddy since the very beginning. So niggas respect Joe as one of the most legendary snipers when it comes to these bitches of all time, bro. If you don't know his resume, you better check JBP it. That nigga done slayed a lot of good shit. I'm not gonna say, I mean, I could say, but I can't think about it right now. I'm sitting here drinking with y'all. But like, a nigga done slayed a lot of crazy shit. So did I want to hear Melissa Ford talk about the shit she slayed? Well, no. But I wanted to hear some spicy. She ain't got a fucking spicy story, bro. I don't know what the fuck she on there for, bro. They said the boy Ian Dunlap said, oh, what did fucking Danny say? Ian Dunlap said something about Melissa Ford, how she just there. But then that nigga got some nerve, because that nigga dry as a fucking cookie. No Diddy, bro. That nigga, Joe put him on the podcast. That nigga sit back like, yeah. Da-da-da-da. Like, nigga, you cool as hell. Go invest in Bitcoin. Get the fuck off the podcast, bro. But all right, yo. Like I said, every time we get to 30 views, it ain't gotta be likes. Because I'm a regular nigga like y'all. A lot of videos I fuck with, I don't always like them Jones. Excuse me, especially when I'm at work driving a forklift. Like, I'll listen to a banging ass video and I won't leave a like. But if you can leave a like, leave a like. If you can't, just view the shit. The shit get to 30 views, I do some more breakdowns. If you want to leave in the comments, you want to hear my opinions on certain shit, like I said, I fuck with the JBP. I listen to other podcasts. If you want me to do a quick video, a different podcast you can listen to get through a work day, got you. If you try and get in shape, got you. You want to talk about sports? I'm a sports god. Come talk to your boy. What you want to talk about? The Cowboys? What you want to talk about? LeBron James? You want to talk about basketball? You want to talk about college basketball? What you want to talk about, bro? Put it in the comments, and I'll do it, bro. I'll do this shit, bro. I'm crashing out. Nah, I fuck with y'all. But yeah, like, subscribe, turn the notifications on. If not, just view the shit. Get it to like 30 views. I'll do another video.